There we go. I'm trying to keep everything kind of stable here. So I don't know whether I should be looking off to my right shoulder or off my left shoulder. Seems to be much more activities happening over my left shoulder here. We're right into the last minute or so of 2015. My cell phone currently says 11:58. There's a little flash there, a little flash there. It's probably going to heat up here in the next 45 seconds. I have no idea if the microphone is picking up all these explosions. Yeah. Now there's activity over to the other shoulder too, so I really don't know which one to prefer here. Autofocus is really starting to get a workout here, and you hear the party horns. Party horns have sounded. Keep it over to this direction a little bit, and now we're going to play a little song. Happy New Year, America. Let's make this a good one. Okay, what I like to do before I put these bird legs in the oven is I like to give them a little treatment of walnut oil. Okay, what I like to do Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for another episode of What Is It? The cat is running around as usual and scratching her scratching post. But we'll try not to let that distract us too much, because I'm going to eat this pomelo. Take 4. The song in question, the subject matter, involves either lies, deceit, or somebody who does... yeah. Now, we have a very, very vague memory. And take 2. Very vague memory now identified. Another song that I have identified is a song by... Thank you, Kitty. Take 3. Today we unfortunately have a very vague memory. First off, we are looking at the song... I hate this process. Okay. Take 4. Unfortunately, we have a very, very vague memory to work with today. But I hope my description is going to be adequate in order to jog the old brain cells and the gray matter there. Alright. We're going to go for take 1 here. Going for take 1. Alright. Take 1 and... there we go. And start. Didn't quite like that. Okay. Spacing good. Okay. Alright. And take 2. We're going to be having 1 cup of rice here. Yeah, see, that's why I do that. Just in case one is bad. So the first one was good, so we're going to go with the first one. I saw the turmeric there. I was going to say turmeric and rice at the same time. So we're going to go with number 1. Looks like our rice is about done here. We're going to set it to the side while we do the rest of our stuff. Okay, I'm going to go for a take 2 on that one. Yeah, take 2, kitty. Take 2. Okay, we get the glove entering this. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Hey, kitty. Let's see. 2, 3. Enter. Okay. 2, 3. Enter. There. As soon as you have everything put together here, we're going to be cooking this for another 7 to 10 minutes. Well, there you have it, folks. Unofficial curry chicken with some basmati rice. And take 4. It's an unofficial curry chicken and a coconut. Oh, goodness. It's a lot to say. And take 6. Because by the time Mega Man 3 was out, the series was really, it took me 6 shots. Anyhow, yes, you're dead. Wow. Well, good evening and namaste to everybody out there. This is where I go unscripted. I don't have any notes. I don't have any pre-thoughts about what I'm going to talk about. This is a monthly update. This is a monthly update from well, it's the first monthly update, so I really don't know what to say. I'm going to close my laptop here. Okay, distraction away. Now, it seems pretty obvious that I am just starting to get used to being on camera. I mean, I used to fiddle around with the video camera that my dad had back in the early -- since then, not really much experience with them. So yeah, I'm starting to fill out the chrysalis. I'm starting to get some feeling in the fingers, if you catch my drift. I'm starting to become more comfortable with myself in front of the camera, translating what I'm thinking to film, which is odd because it's a solid state memory card as opposed to film, so it's more of an anachronistic term at this point. We have Spaz 12 for the AK, not gonna happen. He appears to be a friendly, so we're not gonna mess with him. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna be doing that because how do you swap weapons? Ah, there we go. We can get rid of this pistol. We're going to pick up this rifle here. And then we're going to sneak around. Why am I crouched? Why am I crouched? Get up. There we go. Grenades. need grenades. Grenades are awesome. Who's this dude? Oh, he is a combatant. Hello. Red hit ring and... Oh, we are... Oh, I've never played this on easy. This is a tutorial. Dig it. Ah. Yeah, if this were a real zone, real war zone, I would be dead. Yeah. Mission failed. Yeah! Woohoo! When it came to developing later games in the series, I'm gonna try Mega Bustering this guy for a couple of rounds here, and it's gonna fail utterly, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, so yeah, you see my timing is just completely off. Awful. Anyhow, like I said, it's I was kind of when I first got Mega Man 4, it was like, what is this? I mean, this doesn't feel anything like the last. That didn't work. Alright, so we're going to use a weapon that's actually effective against this guy. The Shadow Blade. Or, I'm very wrong about this, but my very foggy, fuzzy memory is telling me, Shadow Blade, Shadow Blade. Well, it's marginally effective. Ah, ass handed to me. Okay. Before we start folding everything together, you're going to want to put your oven on, preheat. Before we bring this party together, we're going to preheat the oven through to Before we bring this party together, we're going to preheat the oven to 325 degrees. Remington 870 MCS, as they call it. If anybody can inform me as to what... Whoa. Whoa. Goodness. Yeah. That was a little unexpected. I have gotten some really aggressive configurations here. It's almost like they took that last victory personally. It's like, how dare he beat the Presidio? He's supposed to suck at it. I mean, like, really suck. I mean, really suck at it. So they're gonna run around shooting, just being angry. And now they're gonna come up here, and I'm gonna shoot them right through this little corner of the chain link fence. Sometimes I can shoot two at a time, which is kind of cool. Which leads me to believe that I'm shooting a solid slug, which I may or may not be. If it was buckshot, it would still be doing the same thing. It was shot through right this little thin piece of impediment. Bug Out Bag Special Take 1. Now what you see here is my pretty much my all-purpose camp bag, but it is based on several bug out bag configurations that I've been researching over the last year or so. Your bag may actually end up being different than mine. Bug out bag, take 2. And take 1. And take 2. Hello. I hope everybody's had a tremendously and take 3. Today we're going to be going over the basic medical kit. These things are available online. They're usually pretty cheap. They have item counts, whether they be 52 items, 102 items, so on and so forth, etc., etc. This one I got. This was fairly cheap. This is only about maybe $20 or $30. It has a lot of really basic items that I can use for minor injuries. Of course, my apologies. Camera 1 ran out of memory on the card, so I've had to switch to camera 2. As I was saying, this is a rain poncho. You can pick these things up pretty cheaply if you don't have yourself a proper raincoat. As it is with weather systems are very unpredictable, so if you have more than a few days of rain, your regular raincoat may have lost its effectiveness through just being through constant rain. Okay, we are back again. Camera seems to have been having a little trouble. I had a little trouble with it last night while I was recording a gameplay video. Another glow stick. Can't have enough of these. Okay, I'm going to keep this much video I can take before it starts giving me the running out of memory icon. You bring together what you have. If you have okay, I'm going to keep this last minute or two. At the tail end of the last video, I added this little, I believe the word is caveat. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. I have to actually look it up sometime because I use it a lot. And yes, I was unable to beat the quote-unquote buffer overflow, but here I am again. The caveat that I was talking about is that and welcome back to another playthrough on Mega Man. I think I'm probably gonna try out 2 this time. Mega Man 2. What's going on here? No memory card. Why is it saying no memory card? There is a memory card. It's just being stupid. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Turning off PlayStation 2. Okay, camera 1 seems to be having some issues. I'm further along in the stage here. I have no idea what was just discussed, so I'm just going to go from right here. And I just felt that it was just that. Whoa. Ah! Got caught there. And it's not like these early Mega Man games were so heavy on story. They were all pretty much like Dr. Wily built some bad robots, and well, he's gonna try to come and get it, Mega Man. We are definitely having some camera issues. I don't know what's going wrong with the camera, but periodically what it will do is it will say something like rebuffering, and what it'll essentially do is shut off the footage. It'll turn off the recording, and that's a little unsettling because it makes it difficult to record when it's doing that. All right, I'm facing a good old Top Man, and he is not really the most difficult guy to fight, but you want to avoid touching him, and that's bad. Touching him's bad. Touching bad. Touching very bad. And wouldn't you know it, this is taking so long that had to switch out batteries. So we're creeping along this stupid place. Now we have this appears to be broken glass. So we have to stay very, very silent. Broken glass, of course, is notoriously noisy. Of course, you don't hear the crunching sound because they were too cheap to encode a crunching sound. Okay, I hope that everyone is still awake. And we are past the broken glass. Excellent.
Have you started yet? Fisher, getting Christmas here at the end. Phenomenal work.
Oh, don't patronize me. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. Leopard bounce. Of course, when one is using hot oil, one has to be a safety conscious. So having a fire extinguisher, or at the very least some baking soda on hand to throw over the hot oil is a must. Do not ever attempt to throw water onto hot oil or grease. It will make the fire much, much worse and could potentially kill you. Well, it's Monday again, so that means this is another episode of What Is It? I typically show these on Monday. If not, then maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, but for the most part, Monday. I don't typically do many reshoots on What Is It? I pretty much do a one and done, so this is kind of unusual that I'm going back and doing this again. I was not happy with the audio quality the first time. I actually had my air conditioner on, which is a bad thing because it has a sort of a white noise hiss in the background that gets very annoying and distracting. And it's even with an audio gain, it's typically a little difficult to overcome as far as audio quality. So I'm bringing this party back with a reshoot, and I hope it goes a little smoother than last time. Last time I was very hungry, very distracted. Just did not have my focus. I did not have my focus at all, kiddo. I didn't. Yeah. So I'm here. I have my blueberries. And we're going to talk about monsters.